John here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I will be featuring my collection, my entire Trollbeads collection. And oh my, I just realized I was going to take off my nail polish. But I forgot. So this is what we got going again. Love it. Alright. Anyways, what was I saying? So much for being prepared. I will be featuring my entire Trollbeads collection. Now, I haven't figured out if I want to do like one video or maybe break it up into two parts. I have not decided yet. Because I'm kind of scatterbrained, and even though I try to organize myself, I really don't know where to start. I don't even know if I should start with completed bracelets or works in progress or odds and ends. And I'm tempted to kind of start off with odds and ends first and save the best for last, which would be the completed bracelet. So I might do that. And then I'll be timing myself, I guess, or try to time myself. And we'll see where I'm at. And if I'm past 15-20 minutes, I might stop and continue with a second video, but we shall see. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so instead of actually starting with beads, maybe I'll get started with what I was calling before my odds and ends, or maybe I should go from like these to, oh gosh, my nail polish is so distracting. I apologize again, guys. I really want to have a nice, pretty manicure, but it never works out for me. Alright, let's just go ahead and get started finally. These are Trollbead earrings, and they are the only pair of Trollbeads earrings that I have. I use these when I bought these. Actually, they were a gift for my birthday a couple years ago. When my husband bought me these, they were showcased in the store like this. So they were on little posts, and that's how it was showcased. And I really liked it. It kept drawing my eye, probably because of the opal. Because opal is my birthstone. But the opals are not Trollbeads. Okay, the flowers are. And a couple years ago, I actually bought Trollbeads posts, specifically made for these type of earrings, and I didn't like the way they looked because they kind of drooped. Like, instead of on the ear, instead of being like this, all perky, whoops, they kind of drooped like this. And I might even link that post, that review, in the description box below, so you can see what I'm talking about, because it's kind of hard to describe it just like that. So I didn't like the way it looked, so I decided to go ahead and return them. And every time I wear these earrings, I wear them with these posts. Just put them through this little hole right here and onto the ear, and then look pretty cute. I actually don't remember what these are called. I used to remember, but I don't remember what they're called anymore. Not at all. Yeah, but these are my only Trollbeads earrings that I have. So I'm going to put these back together again, because I don't like being unorganized in that aspect. So I'm just going to put these away. And if you guys can believe it, I still don't have any real storage for my Trollbeads. Okay, so I put that aside. And let's see what else. Let's talk about rings. So I bought these off of a website that was getting discontinued, or was just going out of business. I'm sorry. Again, I forget what they're called. I just call them the crown rings. And the reason why I bought two is because she was trying to sell me two. It was a really huge discount, like 70% off, so I couldn't really go wrong. I bought a 7 and a 7.5. And it was over the phone. We were kind of doing this whole business transaction. And she said that I needed 2 of them to pair them up so I wouldn't stab myself. And I was like, what are you talking about, lady? And she goes, so I think she sent me a picture. And again, I also did a review on these as well. So I will link that too, if you guys want to see what I'm talking about. So initially, you put the ring on, and I'm like, okay, great. You know, pretty crown ring, right? Awesome. But what she meant by that is that I need 2, is because these are kind of high, and they poke you. Back here, see? Now this doesn't hurt. But if you're doing stuff with your hand, and you have to do this, well, it might hurt you. You're like, ow, that's stabbing me. I have such little fat padding in the back of my fingers here that it really doesn't bother me at all. Like, I can feel it, but it's not like a stabbing pain, and it does leave a mark, as you can see. And I know it doesn't, it really doesn't hurt at all. Like, I can feel it. It's a little bit uncomfortable, but it's not something that I like, ugh, I can't deal with it, you know? So she recommended that I buy 2. Let me try to zoom out a little bit here. She recommended I buy 2 in order to do this and pair them up. And if I do that, all of a sudden now that's more comfortable and doesn't hurt. Now, because I am a woman and I swell and I'm not a perfect size 3, I don't love wearing it like that because of the muffin top that gets created here after wearing 2 rings stacked like this. So I don't really wear them together. I kind of just wear them one at a time. I just grab one because they're both, I mean, like it's a half size difference, so it doesn't really matter. They both fit. Yeah, see, that fits. And that fits. I think this one's 7.5 though. So I only bought 2 just because they were 70% off, and I could, and I did. So these were my first, I believe, or my second. These might be my first or second pair of rings that I bought from Trollbeads, and this may have been my first. I don't remember anymore. Now this is called the Ring of Change. Trollbeads has since come out with several different styles of this ring, I think, since this one came out. If you're not familiar with this ring, it's kind of cool. Let's see if I can get some beads here. So you could kind of get a bead like this, and just kind of slide it on like that, and then you just slide that whole thing on too. So you can kind of wear it like one of those open rings that's really popular right now. You know, those knuckle rings, I don't know what they're called. So you can wear it like that, or you can tilt it so it goes like this. So it's kind of odd, I have to say. I don't wear it as much as I used to anymore because it is kind of weird. I think, I forget if it's on Instagram or my Pinterest page, but I think there was a really cool way. I think it was the Rose of June, and I think it was the November birthstone, which looks like this. And that one looked really nice on this. So like I said, I had 2 pair of beads, 2 pairs. 1 pair of beads, I had them, what was it? The rose, I think, and I think it's the chrysanthemum of November, if that's correct. And I wore that together, and it looked really cute. Now I could probably get a stopper, maybe like one of these, and then put that underneath here to kind of make it poke it out, and that will kind of look cool, I think. And yeah, I think, this was a little bit of an impulse buy because it was different and cool, and I went ahead and got it for that reason. Let me see if I can showcase that with a glass bead so you guys can see what it looks like. And I made a really small video on this one a while ago, mostly because it was part of a review I was doing. And once again, I can do that review. I can link that review down in the comment box below so you guys can see it. I mean the description box, not the comment box, description box. So you can wear it like this, or you can wear it like that. So again, it's a little bit weird and different, but that's kind of why I like it, and that's why I bought it. I'm sure there are other people who have done better jobs, a better job of showcasing that ring rather than I have. And then I think this is called a Hawthorn and Pearl ring. And I forgot where I bought this. It was through Trollbeads.com, but I forgot. It was a promo. I think I bought it. Maybe. I don't remember. So I really like the way this ring looks a lot. It's so pretty. It's very feminine with the pearl, and it's got some substance to it, you know, without being too big and chunky. Which is kind of like my favorite type of ring, where it's got, you know, enough detail in it where it's awesome and kind of eye-catching, but not too much either. Elegant, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I still have that lingering cough. I had a lingering cough since my cold back in March, and now because I got another cold, I have more cough, so yay. So yeah, I really do like this ring a lot. I don't wear it as much as I should, but I really like it a lot. And let's see, we're 10 minutes into the video approximately, so let's just kind of move it along. We can do pendants next, I guess. Yes. Before we do that though, let's talk about the fantasy necklace, which I don't wear as much as I thought I would, and yet I want to buy more. I would die to have the amethyst and maybe an emerald or the malachite, maybe even the white pearl. Oh, the peacock pearl that just came out, that's the one I want too. Yeah. So if you guys aren't familiar, gosh, is it kind of dark in here? I don't think it was. There's light in here, but maybe it's darker than I thought it was. I'm sorry. Oh wait, no, let me pull out. So this is called a fantasy necklace, and this is the onyx version of it. If you guys don't know what that is, it's a necklace, and it's kind of soldered on, and they come in different lengths, and I believe this is one of the longest lengths. I think it's like 40 something inches. And the reason is, why would you need such a big, long necklace? Well, it's because Trollbeads has a really cool way of using splitter beads to make this shorter, but I don't know if I'll be able to demonstrate that right now, only because it's kind of cumbersome, and it would make this video so much longer, and you guys will get bored. But the traditional way, or more simpler way to decorate or wear this necklace is by inserting pendants or larger beads. I forgot, I'm blanking out on the names of these. I think this is called a lotus bead, but I mean, it can't be worn on a bracelet, obviously. It would just look like this. But it's specifically made for the fantasy necklaces. So when you wear it, it looks like that. It's very cute. And of course, you can do it the other way as well. Which is how I like to wear it. Like that. And of course, you can incorporate the glass beads on that as well, which is what the whole point is. To wear this as a lariat type. Like that. You can have a whole row of glass beads here, like that. Okay. So that's the lotus. Then there is this one called the heart. I forgot what it's called. Sorry guys, I'm blanking out on names now. I could tell you how many times in the last couple of weeks I've forgotten all my passwords for all my social media accounts and emails and what else, and I had to reset a lot of them, and it was just ridiculous. I like this one a lot too, because I don't know, I like to wear it like this. You can see through it, but once again, you can wear a glass bead here in the middle if you wanted to. I'm just gonna kind of illustrate that quickly. Not the best way to do it without doing it the right way, but you get my drift. You put a glass bead in the middle here, and then you have this, and it looks really nice. And I also have this one, which I think is called Queen of Heart. Not Queen of Hearts, Queen of Hearts. Which again I bought because it was cute. I like that. It looked like a little chest piece. I haven't really worn it. So bad. But it's so cute. I like the way it looks on top of the necklace, and you can put a glass bead on top of it with the chain down here. So that's that. I'm trying to think now if my collection has really grown that much from last year. I forgot to review the video from last year again, so I don't even know how much. I don't think it's grown by that much. I think it's only grown by maybe 1 or 2 bracelets. But we shall see. Alright. I also have this beautiful butterfly pendant, which I have worn a couple times here. I love wearing it on a bangle because it sits upright. I'm always scared it's going to catch on something though. But whenever I see this bead, pendant, I think Trollbeads. To me, this is classic Trollbeads. When you see this, you know that's a Trollbeads piece. You know what I mean? I used to see this piece so much on Instagram and Facebook, Google Images. It was everywhere, and I always liked it. I always wanted it, and I was like, "What is that?" And when I started Trollbeads, this was pretty much my unicorn piece at that point. It was one of the first things I bought when I started my Trollbeads collection because it was so beautiful. It's so well made. I love it. Now it is meant to be worn as a pendant. That's what it's called. Like I said, I wear it a lot on my bangle bracelets. But I did acquire a necklace as of this year. I forget when. So I haven't really worn it on the foxtail necklace chain because, like I said, there's the fantasy Trollbeads necklace, and that's one of them. But then we also have the foxtail chain necklace, which is like like this, and that goes on here, and it looks really nice. I think I actually modeled it once, and it looked pretty nice on my neck, just like that. So there's that, and I think that's it for pendants. I have a duplicate of this one, which is the zucchini flower bead, I think. And the reason why is because I use this as a splitter bead. And I know you guys may not know what that means, so I'm going to do my best to illustrate that. This is not a tutorial at all, and I don't remember how to do it exactly, so let's see if I can remember. Okay, so you get your necklace, okay, and you get one side of it, this side here, and you insert it into one of the little, doesn't have to be perfect, just thread it through, and then you get the other side, this one right here, and you do the same thing. I'm trying to remember, I think you use a different hole. Oh wait, am I doing that backwards? Hold on, yeah. I hope I'm doing this right. It's been a while. Why isn't it coming out? There it goes. Did I do this right? I don't... Wait, okay. No, I don't think I did this right. I think it's supposed to go in the same hole as this one. We'll find out in a minute when I pull this out. Okay. Okay, I think I got it. I'm not sure. So, same hole in the bottom, different holes on top, and then you just kind of let it go. Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, I got it. I think. Let me see. I still don't know if I got this right. Okay, I think I did. Alright. So this is not the best illustration because my camera isn't angled the right way, but that's what we call a splitter bead. Because you split the chain in two. Okay? So now you could wear this around your neck. And then the way you secure these two pieces is with a Trollbeads lock. Just any lock, which again I don't have here. So you can get your lock like this, which, focus, there you go. So you put one in on this side, and the other on this side, and you secure these two ends like this. The lock would go in the middle. And you have your cool fantasy necklace. And again, you could put glass beads here too. You could do a lot of stuff. Very creative. You could put glass beads here, 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 whatever. And you turn this into like a wine necklace or lariat, whatever. Okay. So I hope that didn't take too long to demonstrate. If guys want a tutorial, maybe I can offer that, but I'm not the best at this kind of stuff when it comes to Trollbeads necklaces and all that jazz, so. Okay. So I think we're going up on 20 minutes almost, so I'm going to keep on going just because I haven't really shown you guys anything good, I think, in my opinion, right? I guess I can start with my Orphan Beads, which I kind of already showed you before at the very beginning of this video. These are my Orphan Beads. They don't really have a place to go. Well, no, actually, these are, well, no, you know what? I take that back. These are my mini sets. They're not necessarily Orphan Beads. These are the sets that I like to wear on bangles by color. So when fancy strikes, I will get a bangle. I'll put these on there and it'll be a mini set. I'll put these on there, it'll be my mini set. These, for this little set though, I'm thinking of adding 2 more blizzard beads. These are the, I think, this is a Spirit Light bead right here. And I like see-through, just glass beads, pretty cool. And these are the, oh, I can't remember what they're called, I can't believe it. Mountain Crystal, is that right? I think they're mountain crystals, and they're actually, what are they called? I don't know what stone it is. I want to say quartz, but I could be wrong. Yeah. This is pretty neutral, which is what I like. So these are my mini sets. Okay. And these are my Orphan Beads. Okay. If you've been watching my latest Trollbeads videos, you might recognize these, because these are all getting retired, which is why I bought them. I forgot if I bought them for a promotion or just because I know this one's a promotion bead. I just showed you that a couple of weeks ago. My little giraffe, my little ice bear. I can't remember the names of these. And my 1 chalcedony bead, which is just by itself because I don't know what to do with it. Maybe I could add it to this set, I guess, because it's clear enough, or not clear enough, but neutral enough. Maybe it does have a little bit of blue in it. I don't know. I haven't had the heart to let go of this bead yet, just because I like it. I like chalcedony. I think it's a pretty cool bead. It's faceted. I like the color. I just don't know where to put it. So it lives here for now until I can figure out where it will go. What else? Let's see. I have just an extra bracelet until I need to rise for another bracelet design. Then I have the extra and another extra because I bought 2 of the Wishful Night Skies. Because I wanted 2 of the glass beads, so I bought 2 sets. I guess it's just also just an extra. I have my foxtail necklace, which is just like the bracelet I showed you, but obviously longer, and I think this is 16 inches. And I kind of bought it a little short because I figure I can use extenders to make it 18 or 20 inches if I want to. And what I mean by that is this secures the same way as the bracelet does. You get a lock and you put it behind your neck. Now, in order for me to use my extenders, I have 2 of these. And these are, in case you guys didn't know, Trollbeads had a mini and a larger one. And these are considered locks as well. And these are used to secure the bracelet as well. I forget what they're called though. So if I want to add some length to that necklace, I can do that with these. And my hair will hide everything. So see the difference? This one's a little bit smaller, a little larger. I think this was the original one, and then this one was the new one that took its place. And I think it's called double lock, but I don't remember. So there's that. And let's see, maybe I should actually show you guys some actual bracelets, right? Alright, let's go ahead and actually do that then. Get this out of the way. So, I consider this a Trollbeads bracelet because it's on a leather Trollbeads bracelet. However, it is one of my cheat bracelets, and what I mean by that is I tend to not like to mix brands. Okay, I don't like to mix brands because I'm a purist. I don't like it myself. I have been tempted a couple times, and actually this is one of my examples. I don't do it too often, but when I do, it's for a good cause. So what I mean by that is, this is a Trollbeads leather bracelet, and I consider this my Pacman bracelet. Now, what on earth possessed me to make a Pacman bracelet? I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure it was because of this bead. And this is Mr. Ghost Eater? I think he's called Ghost Eater. I forget. Ghost something. Now I don't remember. And I thought he was so cute that I bought him. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to make a whole bracelet based on this one bead. I wasn't even that good at Pac-Man, guys. I sucked at Pac-Man. But I still liked the game. I thought it's quintessential 80s. I may be dating myself by saying that, but I am who I am. I'm not that old, but I'm not that young either. So I decided to make a whole bracelet based on the game. And I apologize, my focus is not where it should be. I guess it's just focusing on everything in the background, which is kind of dumb. So we start with the Mr. Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider. That's a whole different other thing. Comic books, okay. Not Ghost Rider. Alright, I'm just gonna call this Pac-Man, okay? We start with the Mr. Pacman bead here, which, again, focus. What is wrong with my camera today? I'm so frustrated. Okay, and then I decided to mix Pandora in the mix because Trollbeads doesn't have a ghost charm, and Pandora used to. And not that I believe in ghosts, but I always thought he was so cute because the little face he has on his, little smileys and little face he has on his little cloak or here, whatever it is. It's adorable. I've always liked it. It makes me happy because little smile. So I decided to add him onto the bracelet. One of the prizes, or one of those, what are they called? You know, what were they called? I did a whole post on this too. Those, not the prizes, but every level you'd have like a special fruit or item that you could eat for bonus points, and one of those items is a key. So I bought a key to represent that part of the game. We have the strawberry as well as one of the fruits or bonus items that Pac-Man could eat. This is obviously X jewelry. And I can't remember what it's called. It's called Gamer. This is the Gamer link, yeah. And the same thing. It's got the whole Pac-Man motif with Pac-Man eating the little pellets here, and then a ghost on this side. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to stick it on there, kind of like a separator here. I love it. We have Miss Pac-Man, or Miss Ghost Eater. You know what? I have to look it up now because that doesn't sound right when I say it like that. I don't know. Whatever. I'm gonna call her Miss Pac-Man. So here she is. And then we have the original Pandora pineapple. And maybe some people are asking, why didn't you upgrade and get the newer pineapple, the one that's retired now, the sparkly one? And that's because I kind of want to keep this silver. I don't want any sparkle. The key is the exception because I couldn't find any other key charm, and it's not that sparkly. But I didn't want to have a lot of sparkle. I just want this to be silver and no color. You guys would obviously notice that there is no color on this, just silver. So the pineapple, because then in that case, I think what else came out? I think there's a pear in the game as well, and Pandora had that Asian Pandora pear exclusive, but it was pave and it was green. So I had to pass because I didn't want any color. Then we have the pretzel, of course, which was, let me tell you, hard to find. When this was in stores, I doubt this ever sold, but once it got retired, it became a hard to find bead, and I scored one in Jared's. So the pretzel, it's also one of the bonus items that Pac-Man can eat, as well as the bell. And let me tell you guys, I did my research before I did this bracelet, okay? That's why I know these items belong here. Okay, so you're saying, where does a space rocket... It doesn't. The space rocket does not really belong in the game, but if you remember the game correctly, there was a spaceship. The only brand that makes a spaceship is Ohm, which is really cute. But I really didn't want to add another brand to this bracelet. Aside from X Jewelry, of course, but that's kind of technically Trollbeads. So I'm limiting myself to just Trollbeads and Pandora. If I ever do open myself up to Ohm, which I've been very tempted, let me tell you guys. Then I will buy it and add to this one. But when Trollbeads came up with the space rocket, I thought that's close enough. It's very cute. And is that it? The apple, which again was one of the bonus fruit items that Pacman could eat for extra points. And again, you guys are saying, well, Pandora has a red apple and they have the two-tone apple, and trust me, I have both of those. But the two-tone has a tiny little bit of gold on it, and I want it to be strictly silver, and the red pave is red pave, so too sparkly and has a color. Although I have to admit, it would be cute. There's also a Snow White Disney apple, which again would be a lovely addition, but I would just I want to keep it silver so that it's neutral, and that way it'll match with anything that I wear. I don't want to have to be like, well, this bracelet has yellow and blue and purple and whatever, a rainbow of colors. Not that that's anything wrong with that, but I do want to keep it simple and silver. I'm thinking of maybe adding more ghosts eventually to it, but because I missed my chance, I only bought the one ghost. Like, I don't know, I may not be able to do that. I might have to hunt that down on eBay and see if I can find more ghosts to add to this bracelet. So yeah, that's my Pacman bracelet with the chess lock, which reminds me more of a Cubert type of game. But 80s, whatever. I don't play chess. I used to, but don't remember how to anymore, or checkers. I thought it kind of belonged on this bracelet. So there you go, 80s reference. Let me see if I can clear this away a little bit. A whole mess here. Okay, so let's see, where am I at here? I'm at about, I think, over 20 minutes. I think I'm going on 25 minutes now, so I'm going to start wrapping it up. But I don't want to let you guys go without actually showing you an actual bracelet. So let's see. This is my green bracelet, which I like to pair up with spherical or round charms. Now, I think I showcased this one a while ago too on my blog. I once said that if I wanted to, I could always replace the glass beads for other colors. Well, that never happened. At all. I am lazy, and I tend to just, once a bracelet is finished, I don't really change it up that much. I might change out a couple beads here and there, but for the most part, I really don't. I think it's because that's just the way I designed it, and that's how I want it to stay. And sometimes I do like to put little end caps at the beginning and end of the bracelets, like this one. So we have this one, and I'm not going to go through the names, guys, because there's just too many names to remember. But I will showcase this little by little so you guys can see each and every bead. Now that one is, oh my gosh, what is that? Oh, see, I can't remember. It's gonna say emerald. It's not an emerald bead. But now I'm thinking, where's my emerald? Because I have an emerald bead. Oh my gosh. See, now, am I missing a bead? Oh, I know where it is. I know where it is. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. Wow. Freaked out for a minute there. I don't remember what that one is anymore, though, so I'm just gonna leave it alone now. So yeah, it's a malachite right there. And the end of the road. My little end cap on this side too, with this lock, which I thought was very, I don't know why I liked it for this bracelet, but I do. So this bracelet kind of reminds me of just like the freshness of nature, bright green colors, you know, foliage, leaves. I know some of the beads don't really, they're round, but like this is hearts, it doesn't really mean anything, but that's what kind of I like to reference this as just my green bracelet, but I do like it a lot. It reminds me of nature and like meadows and forests and stuff like that. So we have come to the end of part 1 for at least, yeah, this series of Trollbeads. If I can get all this kind of organized here, not really. Move my camera a little bit, try to zoom in on all that. That's actually, no, that's as much as zoomed out I can get. So yeah, this is part 1 of my entire Trollbeads collection. Stay tuned for part 2, which I'm pretty sure is probably gonna be a little short on this one because I think I went a little long on this video, so I apologize. So anyways, I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Like I said, this is only part of my Trollbeads collection, and stay tuned for part 2, and until next time, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.